This little chicken is going to be a doorstop. So I haven't made one of these before, so this is a bit of an experiment, so I thought you might like to follow along. This is Polly. Hello crochet friends, how good to see you. Thank you for coming and stopping by. I'm Benita from Benita Tatters Design, and on this channel we talk all things crochet. Yeah, sorry about that, Polly. Now today I just wanted to show you what I'm working on. My friend Jules wanted a doorstop, so I've made this little chicken. It's called Polly and Peep, and Peep's usually the baby that sits inside, but I've made this a little bit bigger than it normally is in the pattern, so that we can put a pouch inside with some rocks in it. I'm just going to make the pouch. So I'm going to sew the pouch. It's going to be sewn with some little drawstrings so that when it's posted, it's not super heavy. So they can just put the rocks in or whatever it is they want to use in the middle, tie it up, and then pop it in the chicken. So that's what we're going for. So let's see how that goes. I'm about to, so I've obviously made Polly, the chicken. Right, sorry about that. I just realized I haven't been using my mic, so I'll use my mic now. Anyway, I'm going to go and use the sewing machine and some sturdy fabric and see how I go making a pouch to go inside Polly. He's got his head to the side because have you ever seen chickens? That's what they do. They put their little head to the side, and that's how he turned out for some reason. I don't really know why, but he turned out that way today. So they're all unique little creations. Anyway, my friend Jules wants a doorstop. So I used the pattern from Polly and Peep. I will link that down the bottom. And it's a beautiful pattern. I've made it before and sold it at the markets. It's sold. And it has like this little hole at the bottom. The hole's not, the hole's not usually that big. I actually did hack the pattern a little bit to make it a bit bigger because my friend wants it to be a doorstop. So I just made that, and all I need to do now was to make a bag to go in it. So that was the second step. I watched lots of tutorials, well, mainly 3 tutorials to work out how to make the bag, because I wanted it to hold some stones because there's not a huge amount of space in there. So it is going to have to be stones or something to go into this bag. I did think about crocheting it, but I didn't go with that option. I thought, no, let's just do a bag, a sewn bag, because I love sewing too. It's part of one of my hobbies. So the videos that I watched, I'll go through those. So Christine's Home Affairs, I watched the video, and I will link these all down below so you can have a look at them in case you want to make your own little bag. And it's a very detailed step-by-step process. What I learned from that the most was how to make the bottom. I'll show you my bag. This is the first bag. This is the first one I made, my little trial one. And it shows you how to make these little, can't remember what they call it. I forget what they call it. But these little, yeah, so a square bottom. It shows you how to make that really well. And she also has like a step-by-step process if you're using scraps from previous projects on how to use those to make like a different color on the bottom. And it's quite a detailed. So I used these 3 different videos, basically, could have been more actually, or how to make my bag basically. So the next one I watched was Thoughtful Creativity. I love Elise from Thoughtful Creativity. She does so many amazing tutorials on sewing, and I learned so much from her. And she was talking about She had another step-by-step process, and it was the same top though, and I didn't want the top. And she also suggested a round bag, and she's got a round bag on her tutorials. I haven't linked that one, but I will link the one that was like this, but it had a drawstring at the top. But I didn't want a drawstring at the top because I wanted to be able to, in case they use sand or use rice, I wanted it to be able to be knotted and tied off. So just to make sure it's not spilling all over the floor. Yeah, so that was the second one I watched. And then I watched Christine's Crafts, which I've linked below. And she had how to do this top. So all together, all three, I learnt stuff through all of those videos. And I haven't given you a tutorial because we do crochet here. So why would I give you a tutorial for sewing? Unless you really want it. I can do, however, I can do a crochet drawstring bag if that's something you'd really like. So just comment below and let me know if that's something you'd really like to learn how to do. So this was my first bag I made, and I just didn't like the way the material frayed. It seems to pull apart at the seams, and there's like fraying. It just keeps fraying. It won't stop fraying. Also, because it was my first time learning, I didn't quite get all of my seams right. I mean, they look okay, but some of them were a bit off on the inside. You're not looking at that. Anyway, so now it's going to be my little bag to store my amigurumi eyes in. So win-win, really. It was a learning project, and it's still very useful. I learned a lot of skills in this, and because I love sewing as well as crochet. But if you'd like to learn to make a drawstring pouch crochet pattern bag, a little crochet drawstring bag with lining, then I think I will make that next. I think that will be one of my next tutorials, or maybe not next. I've still got to give you a few tutorials on how to do the scarf that's behind me, that side, the scarf. I'm going to do the tutorial for that, and yeah, maybe after that we'll do the bag. How's that sound? This is my final bag. This is what I came up with. It has a really sturdy cotton fabric, and I love the print on it. It looks so cute. Such a cute little gold print on it. And inside, I've got like a matching contouring fabric, which looks adorable. And on the top, on the drawstrings, I just used a ribbon. It's like acrylic ribbon or something, but I just gently put a flame to the end of to stop it from fraying. So they can just use it to tie it if they need to. I think if they fill it with stones, that will be the best use of weight, because it's going to need quite a bit of, as much weight as possible, I think, to be a doorstop. Although of course it depends on the weight of the door, but I know that my front door is a very heavy door, but it doesn't stay open anyway, so it wouldn't work. So anyway, my thoughts are stones would be the best option, and so that's why I used the really sturdy fabric. Okay, so now she is ready. All Jules needs to do is fill some stones and then pop them inside the chicken. She probably won't be able to fill it too full, because otherwise she won't be able to sit it inside the chicken. And there she is. Little chicken with stones inside to make a doorstop. So I will be delivering that to her next weekend, and hopefully she loves it. What do you think? She's a bit cute. I think she's cute. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more makes and crochet items. Also, if you would like to join my email list, you can get free PDF patterns only available for my email subscribers on my website, and I will have the video link above it and then the free PDF below it, so that you can keep learning crochet, and you can also request patterns for me to make. It's all about creating a community. So I love this crochet community. You guys are so awesome and gorgeous and so encouraging. So I just want to give you everything I can give you. If you have any ideas of things you would like, yeah, please let me know.